Okay.
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Please keep... Okay, no bounty. You're clear. Enjoy your visit. I found some old Parisian relics the other day. Might try and talk to one market later. I know, right?
Look at that.
You our visitor? You'll find the ambassador in our office.
You got time for a quick chat? I'd appreciate it when you're able.
What is it say?
Sorry, I plain forgot what I wanted to talk with you about.
Really?
That girl. If Cora leaves her tools out one more time... I mean, I love her more than life itself, but I can only say the same damn thing so many times. That's Cora to a T. I mean, this is between me and you. But Cora wasn't exactly planned. I don't know if I mentioned, but I served a spell as a bounty hunter after I left the rebels behind. Had a partner, Lillian Hearts. Well, we were like fire and ice, but, oh, it wasn't all bad.
Oh, you popped out good.
It wasn't always like it is now. Hell, when Cora was born, I was completely out of my depth. For the first few months, I kept thinking what a colossal mistake I made. Me, a father. But one late night...
Shit.
Well, Mrs. Lillian Coe was right there with me. And as bad as I had it with nursing at all hours, I know I had it comparatively easy. But that don't mean those first few months were good by any stretch of the imagination. Yeah, sure don't feel like it. And it's something you said to me. About parents wanting children to learn from their mistakes. Now that Cora's getting older, that's what haunts me. I've done things I'm not proud of. I said things even worse. I try to be better for Cora, but... is she gonna fall into the same traps? Well, ain't that a drop of sunshine. I know it seems crazy, towing her across the stars, but I'm not exactly swimming with options here. Her mother... like I said, another story, another time. And what, have her raised by Jacob, my dad? I'd sooner ship her off to Vladimir. don't think about it. And if she just learned to pick up after herself, she just might live until she's 13. Always good to get back to Freestar soil, even if it is surrounded by New Atlantis.
All that security, and they still can't protect their own spaceport. The Empire never fails to disappoint. I just wish I hadn't received the news from a GNN broadcast. We have a strategic advantage to maintain, Mr. Long.
Of course, ma'am. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
Excuse me. Are you supposed to be in here?
You're allowed 3 places. Conference room, lobby,
I'm
or the
sorry.
ambassador's office.
Do you have an
You
appointment?
set foot anywhere else, there's going to be problems.
Ah, you're the one McIntyre called about. The eyewitness. She said you were at the spaceport. You have my thanks for what you did down there, truly. Now, she also mentioned that, and maybe it was just a bad connection, that now the imps want Rakghoul data from the Armistice archives. Some of the most highly guarded information in the galaxy, in order to protect us all. I can only presume you're here to tell me I misheard her and that they didn't send you, local hero, to futilely beg on their behalf. Tell me I've got that right.
Ambassador, I can't emphasize how important this is.
And who might you... Oh, I recognize that face. You're a Co, aren't you? Didn't you run away to help that little explorers club?
Really? An Explorers Club. Ma'am, I've signed up to help my friend here, who's looking to stop a whole heap of needless pain and suffering. Imagine if this happened in Aquila City, or Neon. The results would be bad, or, let's be honest here, far, far worse. We owe it to our people to do something.
It's a disturbing thought, Mr. Co. And while it is my job to protect the people of the Rebel Alliance, the way to do that, I believe, is clear. Let me be frank, Captain. The answer is no. That information is there because it is dangerous. I will not be the one responsible for its release. Now, why don't you quit wasting my time and yours, and go? You're really gonna push this? I'm listening. The cost of being wrong is a high one. You're not going to... Oh, yeah. Captain...
This building is Rebel Alliance sovereign territory. So in here, we're the law.
That woman is an absolute... Oh, sorry. Oh, you're the Imperial Captain, right? You know, I was about to board the Nat to the spaceport when the alarm triggered. And, like, I've got you to thank for things... Well, then you have my... But look, they said you were coming here on official business. The ambassador likes to handle all that, even if she does have trained diplomats here to help her. And I don't want to get shipped back to Dantooine, so you should probably go... You... What? Not here, okay?
I'll get out of the bed's late.
So you want me to work with you? But why now? Why me? No, I think that's a pretty safe assumption. And no other city should have to go through what happened here. So then, okay, first you need her bio key, and that thing doesn't leave her side. Better chance of splitting the atom with a spoon than me getting that from her. Her quarters. Huh. Oh, that's doable. And the Empire will be providing me with... Oh, wait. I thought you were looking to hire me. Oh, I'm not... that much, huh? Okay, no, okay, yeah. Okay, so... There's a utility corridor that leads into the Ambassador's quarters, which you can access through the main conference room. Here, the key. Whatever you do, don't let the guards see you entering or exiting the utility sec. I'll, keep an ear out for more
Okay.
I hope Cora doesn't get too much underfoot. Never a dull moment in your...
Who was that?
Hey, Arden. How am I detected? I'm in the fucking vents, bro.
Rebel security, stop running!
It's got to come back apparently when I'm more sneaky.
You're making things harder for yourself. Rebel security, stop right now!
Agent detected. Patching in playback.
Son of a bitch! Cameron!
Are you alright, Ambassador?
It seems the Council of Governors has rejected my appeal to join. Again. Which means you and I are
That's
stuck
what I
in an
said.
Imperial rat cage until we die. But I think we might need to. We should expedite the process.
What are you getting at, ma'am?
I mean, my requests keep being rejected because they don't want to add a seat, right? But what if? What if one opened up? Elias's heart. In what it used to be. It's not like anyone would miss him.
Eva, I think it's time to get some sleep.
Just
You! You're in violation of embassy... Good, and you can bet the Empire is going to...
Fuck.
You got time for a quick chat? I'd appreciate it when you're able. You need something? Sorry, I mean, I love her more than... That's... I mean, I don't know if I mentioned had a partner. It wasn't all hell and Cora was for the first few months, but one late night... Yeah, sure. It's something you said, now that Cora's getting... I try to be better. Maybe. I know it seems her mother, and what, have her raised... You think? And if she just learned to...
Okay.
Always good to get back to Freestar soil, even if it is surrounded by New Atlantis.
Try to persuade this dumb bitch, and if it doesn't work, then I'll just have to go and do something else so I can level up and improve my thinking.
Never fails to disappoint. I just wish I hadn't received the news from a GNN broadcast. We have a strategic advantage to maintain, Mr. Long.
Of course, ma'am. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
Excuse me. Are you supposed to be in here?
This building
I'm
is
sorry.
Rebel Alliance sovereign territory. So in here, we're the law.
Ah, you're the one. You have my now. That now. I can only
Ambassador?
And who much?
Really? Ma'am, I've signed... Imagine if this... We owe it.
It's, the way to do that. Let me be frank. I will not be the one... You're really gonna push... I'm listening. There's a lot of scared people. The codes do have a way with words. Imagine how it'd look if the next attack occurred in Rebel space. Well, Captain, you make some good points. But if I'm really granting you access, I'm gonna need the following concessions. Your access will be limited. You can only take out the items related to stopping these rat ghouls. The monitors will make sure of it. You go in once, you get everything you need on your trip, and never again. And all research done with the data will be monitored. If this data is being used to save the galaxy needs to be involved in the oversight. Alliance scientists will ensure the Empire doesn't misuse this data. So, do we have an agreement? Excellent. They tell me it should only take a moment. And there. It's not supposed to be a long process. It is for emergencies, after all. Code generators just this way. Here, I'll reach out to Deputy McIntyre. We'll coordinate the necessary oversights. Two unlikely allies, I guess.
Alright. Well, now what do you need? Get the fuck out of here. Thank you.
They have mixers for expats at the embassy every now and then. Only place you can get some good old Aquila City beer.
When someone insults you...
The most advanced technology corporation in the galaxy.
Right as hell again.
I mean, is it supposed to look like this? With Perun, you just never know.
Oh, okay. Well, that's great. It could be.
Take the good stuff, leave the rest.
It's not poison ivy. It's lunatic robots. Good job, Seb. Really don't like this block picking minigame. He is definitely a lot better than Zero.
Hope you find something good.
Proceed to the basement. Oh, that sounds like a terrible idea. Nope, not cool at all.
South what seems punishment becomes providence. A reminder we can never truly know the great Emperor's designs for us. You have my thanks, and my apologies for the ordeal you just endured. Come, let us discuss. Not the ideal introduction, I suppose, giving you a grand tour of the embassy via barely functioning intercoms. I do greatly appreciate your persistence. I suspect the Venom tree upstairs has worked itself into more systems than I'd realized. But then again, who could cage such a beauty? Tell me though, what is it like outside? I heard the broadcast mentioning an attack. Then the embassy was struck with a power surge, and then... Has the rest of Coruscant suffered quite so badly? Is that right, huh? I shall need to have these repairs seen to sooner rather than later. Now, it cannot solely be the Emperor's will that brought you here at such an opportune moment. You were sent by the Empire, that much is obvious. Who else could just waltz through my door? And the broadcast spoke of rat ghouls at the spaceport. A worrying occurrence, certainly, but coming here of all places, when all I could provide is some enthused cheerleading and... an archive code. So, the Empire requires information, then, on rat ghouls. The preservation of life stands as the very purpose of the archives. Using its data to prevent more attacks, there is logic there.
So saved your life,
But
so...
if I am to grant you access, I have a requirement. For years, the Sith have been known only as an agent of slaughter. We came here with hopes of shedding that legacy. With little success. In exchange for my code, I require this. You must be the one who ensures it is used for good. Ensure our Sith legacy is more than just carnage. The knowledge you ask for isn't evil. No knowledge is. It is we who bend it to evil ends. Oh, you must assure me this will be used to save lives, not endanger them.
For whatever it's worth, Sam Coe here. You got my word too.
Well then, I shall not fear. Please, follow me. Let's hope it still works.
You gotta drop some of that.
And there. Let it be used for good.
I don't know what you're talking about. There we go.
What the holy hell happened here? It just gets weirder and weirder.
Captain,
helmet on
you're
this
back
planet.
sooner than...
You know that, right?
Oh, wait. Did you actually succeed? With Radcliffe? And Balmore? We're all in agreement. You saved him? You Imperial fleet really do take that long live the Empire thing seriously, don't you? Fine work. And now, I've already arranged everything with the archival monitors. When you get down there, the Imperial monitor will give you instructions on how to deploy the codes. Follow them to the letter. Here, the Imperial code piece and an archival app. Absolute best behavior down there.
Okay. Hello.
Economic pressure, the Queen of Naboo signed a treaty allowing the Trade Federation.
Captain, we've been expecting you. Please approach the monitoring station and we will go over the rules. Welcome, Captain, to the Archives. To proceed, you will need to deposit your codes into the 3 corresponding receptacles. Once they are verified, I will open the door. Your data resides in Unit 18. You will not be able to access any of the other units. Once you've collected your data, return to the entrance. You may insert the first of the archival codes when you're ready to begin. You may proceed, Captain.
Is all that junk really necessary?
Not, it's just gonna be a little slip. It did look a little bit like this.
Hey.
There you are.
You ever hear that one about
Agent
the
told me
Ewok
what
and
went
the
down.
Rancor?
Impressive work.
Funny stuff. Can't
Captain,
really remember it.
if you'd be willing to transfer the documents to the Major, she and I have been discussing what comes next.
Time for us to start getting some real answers. And figure out if we've been at... So whenever you're ready. Acknowledged and accepted, I guess. Thanks, Captain. So with the data out of the way, we've been discussing where exactly this work's getting done. The Red Devil's headquarters on Genosis, back where you found Percival, seemed the natural spot. Already has the equipment, the safety measures. Though it sounded like the agent had a few...
Indeed. The most important of which is getting you your citizenship.
Then I guess we'll see you on Mars.
Captain, if you'll follow me.
Hello.
You don't need to wear your helmet in here.
Bitch, you're wearing your helmet. Shut up.
Remember, any transportation of illegal technology may bring at least a Class 3 penalty.
All right, Captain. Are you ready to become a citizen of the Galactic Empire? Good. This isn't the only item we need to discuss, so I'll give you the short version. Please raise your hand. Captain, through your actions today and in days past, you have earned your place among the Galactic Empire. Through service, bravery, strength, and upholding of the mutual good. Will you carry and cultivate these values for as long as you remain a citizen? Then, Captain, I'm pleased to welcome you into the Galactic Empire as a full citizen. Here, your official ID and your citizenship dispensation. We've also let the Aphelion Realty office out in the plaza know you're approved to purchase property. Now, the other item we needed to discuss. There's a member of the Empire who's asked to speak to you. But this person is in a sensitive position. Normally, we wouldn't even consider something like this, but we think this person has information that could prove useful in dealing with the rat ghouls. And they've stated they'll only share it with you. They asked for you by name. So I need your agreement that everything you're about to see is kept in the strictest confidence. You can tell no one. Can you agree to these terms? Let's hope it never comes to that. Head to the elevator. You're going to subsection 7. I'll make sure you're cleared for access by the time you get there.
You're in the Imperial fleet, right? Hey, thanks for your service.
So this is where the UC hides all the scary shit they're doing. What I'd give to have all the Rangers with me right now.
Logging authorized entry. Unsealing access. You may proceed down the corridor. But there are no additional visitors permitted. Your friend's gonna have to wait out here.
Ah, well, you'll have to tell me all about it later.
Yep. exclusive club, Sammy. Go away.
Welcome, Captain. Please, come down and approach the intercom. You and I should chat. Supreme Leader Abello was kind enough to give me a few files to peruse. Quite the series of accomplishments you've managed. But now you face a foe unlike any other. An invisible enemy, lurking in the shadows. You're going to need all the help you can get.
This is supposed to be
Which is
what's
why I
it?
hoped we could speak. Do you know who I am?
I don't remember. I want to say, Moff, the guy from Mandalorian, one that's played by the dude who played, can you remember? Gus, who played Gustavo Fring. He kind of looks like him. I don't remember his name though. His
No, I suppose not. I'm Francois Sanon.
oh,
But most know me as Victus. I was an admiral during the Galactic Civil War. One of its great villains, if you believe the data pads. I was to be executed for my crimes. But the previous regime deemed me too valuable to simply discard. So they put me here. A sacrifice on the altar of peace. Even my death served the Empire.
oh, she's the one. She's the clone.
Very astute. That's my daughter. My progeny. You've been working alongside. Has she shared with you the nature of our little family? Did she? So willing to trust Hadrian. I never did succeed in driving that out of her. Our relationship has always been a challenging one. The Major was born to become a great leader, carry on the legacy I established, and was given all the finest training to support it. And she excelled. But the universe cut all that short. Now, though, it's placed even more crucial work in front of the two of you. And I think I have a part to play in helping you accomplish what you've set out to do. After some long years earning the trust of this current regime, the Empire has been permitting me to work alongside one of their recovery teams, helping them gather intelligence on, locate, and organize scenarios to lure in some of the criminals that evaded justice after the Civil War. With quite a few successes, I might add.
Not honest
But
at
in the
all.
process, I managed to find something else. The names and locations of Hadrian and Percival's old research team. Valuable manpower for the effort you're about to embark on. I'll tell you where they are, but in exchange, I need something dealt with. There is a former colleague of mine, a man by the name of Dr. Reginald Orlaise. Like myself and Hadrian, he was involved in some of the Galactic Empire's more problematic lines of research. Droid weapons were his speciality. If it dealt death, he could make a deal more. But when the Civil War ended, he fled, refusing to face tribunal, and has continued to peddle his skills to the highest bidder to this day. But I finally want you to track him down and deal with him. However you're able. I'm not expecting he'll come quietly. Bring me evidence that the job's done, and I'll tell you what I know. Captain, your files indicate a track record of unlikely successes. It is my genuine hope that, perhaps down the line, you might become a part of our team. And this might be something of a tryout. Good. According to my information, he's been hiding around the world of Etheria, Wendell System. There's a star station in the vicinity. Port Haven, the head of the local Imperial fleet, one Captain Marquez, should be able to help you find our man.
One of my arms is captive right now. And then Leo holding me. Let's see if I can do this one-handedly.
Identity verified. You may proceed to the exit.
There we go. Okay.
I asked my boss what they're doing to stop new alien attacks on the city.
Captain, did your meeting go well? I hope it's clear now why we needed you to agree to all the secrecy. Surprised me too when I learned it. But the prisoner has proven useful over the years, and kept far from any major decision-making. But I do think it's worth re-emphasizing. No one else can know about this. All right? The Major doesn't have clearance for this sort of information, and she certainly doesn't need a distraction from her current, very important work. Which is why I need you to keep this. Good. Because bringing this up to the outside world would create the unfair appearance, Captain, that you're unhinged. And that's not a good look for any of us. Now, was there something in particular you needed to discuss about what we were just discussing? Dr. Reginald Orlaise? He's finally found him. Of course, killing Orlaise is completely out of the question, but bringing him to justice... He's been on the lam for years. That'd be a huge win for the Empire. What's being offered in return? Really? He found the members of the research team. We'd already initiated a search for them, but it'd save a lot of time and manpower if he just gave us that information. Captain, if that's the deal, you have my endorsement. Just so long as you make every effort to bring the man in alive. Now, was there anything else you wanted to discuss regarding your meeting? Port Haven. It's a star station orbiting the Port Haven system, the second star station, actually, to bear that title. First one was blown to smithereens by the Sith Zealots during the Emperor's crusade. But because of its distance from the rest of the Empire, things there have always been a little more lax. Patrols included.
I can think of worse places in the galaxy for a criminal to hide out. Trusting the man downstairs would be a mistake, but I don't think you need to be too concerned. This is far from the first name he's handed over, and all previous missions went off largely without a hitch.
So while I'd certainly warrant caution, I think you can proceed.
Then I'll bid you good day, Captain, and remind you of the importance of discretion.
Wonder if the bounty hunters have any open contracts.
She is a bit of a bitch. Okay. I have my arm back now. So we're done.
Cora's already finished the pre-flight checklist. That's my girl.
Oh wait, shit, what am I doing? Why are you saying Lois now? Alright. Outside. No, he was talking about his daughter. So technically, that is his call. Whoa, slow down.
Welcome to the den. If you have business, feel free to land.
Looks like this place has seen better days.
Looking to lodge a complaint? Then you want Imperial security, not the Imperial fleet. You're here for me? Did I miss a briefing or something? Think you got some bad information. If there was a wanted man in our skies, he wouldn't still be out there. Unless... Are you talking about the Warlock? There's been rumor of a ship out there for many cycles now. Doesn't respond to hails, never docks. More than a few amateur investigators have tried to find it, and at least 2 never came back. Aetheria's debris fields are plenty dangerous if you're not used to flying in them. But if you're suggesting it might not have been the fields that got them, well, I can give you the coordinates of the Warlock's lab. Sure thing. Here, this should get you pointed in the right direction. Good hunting, and stay safe.
I am, hands down, the best pilot in this...
Welcome to the Trade Authority. I'm Marcel, and if there's anything I can do for you, please. Our stock may not be as vast as Coruscant or Sidonia, and seeing as the Trade Authority is the only... It is a pleasure... Yes, of course.
Those and that's what I will sell. Okay.
You should inspect your ship for heat leeches every couple landings. They'll cause plenty of havoc if... Need some work done?
We'll find this warlock.
I'm sure they're sad to see you go.
Endless boy, who is this you've brought me? More scrap for the field. Savor your last moments, moat. All systems. Shoot them down.
Nope. I wanted to disable him, but it didn't let me what's it called. Didn't let me target the engines, so. Oh well, indeed.
Be advised, you are entering Imperial space. Please maintain course and prepare to be scanned. All right, we're done. You're cleared to land at the Imperial core.
Yeah.
New Atlantis is gorgeous, but it's all built on lies.
Oh, whoops. One way.
something. Your evidence? Excellent. Please, deposit it in the transfer system.
Transfer accepted.
Would you look at
A
that?
very luxurious prison cell.
Kept it all these years.
It's got himself a little office.
Go of that old world.
The bar right there. A second floor.
This is fine work, Captain. I can ensure the remaining team members find their way to the Red Devil's headquarters. Except for one. That one you'll need to collect yourself. His name is Kaiser. You can find him on the rebel world of Nira, wandering the battlefield there. The area was ground zero for bioweapon deployments during the war, so I would arm yourself appropriately. And I think you'll want to check in with Hadrian and Dr. Walker before paying it a visit. Kaiser will likely have security protocols you'll need their help to overcome. An Imperial Model A, yes. Specifically customized for the needs of the biowarfare team during the Civil War. A powerful resource, if you can recover him. Of course. We're protecting the galaxy, Captain. We'll need every tool at our disposal.
Authorized personnel only. Your friend has to stay here.
Yeah, I mean, shit, you get your 3 square meals a day. Hey, you probably get it, considering.
Another perfect job.
Welcome to Imperial
Just
Space.
like you.
Maintain your ship's course, and we'll scan your cargo. Scan complete. You're cleared to land.
You friendly robot dog? I guess so.
Hang on to your hat.
Okay, that just did me in a fucking circle.
I feel like a superhero here.
Captain, welcome back. I was afraid you might have gotten reassigned. You've been gone so long. So how's it feel to be a citizen? To each their own.
Still remember my ceremony. 19 years old. Standing on the front deck of Mast, looking over the city. One of the proudest days of my life.
But it is real good to have you here again. We've been going through the Rakghoul data and, well, we're going to need all the help we can get.
These logs, they're even more thorough than I remembered. Genetic workups, population statistics, hell, even their food chain.
I'd completely forgotten. For example, that there was a creature that actually ate Rakghouls.
At this point, the data's given us more options to explore than we have people to work on them. That'd be something, wouldn't... I'm sorry, are you? You're serious? You found our research team? That's incredible. Wait, Kaiser. That's right. You would need that. Whoever gave you these leads sure knew their stuff. Oh, how? How exactly did you... Miracle worker is more like it.
Getting Kaiser back, that gives us more than a few new paths forward on dealing with the Rakghouls.
But if he's been out there on his own all this time, you're gonna need something. Come on. We've already made a lot of progress getting this place back online. Some of the containment
move out of the way,
chambers were a
dude.
bit on the
Jeez.
unpleasant side, but the facility staff made short work of that.
Just get in the fucking way, man.
I know it's here somewhere. Here,
I could see.
Kaiser schematics. Actuators, weapons, batteries.
That old droid's been MIA for a while, so chances are he's going to need some repairs.
He's also got a lock on his voice controls. You can give yourself authorization with the phrase, Nos belli machinis. Now, where exactly is the old machine? A battlefield. On Nira?
Oh, sheesh. No wonder no one's found him.
That sector of Nira was destination number 1 for bioweapons during the war. Add to that general environmental devastation, and the kind of lawlessness that comes with any rebel world, and that planet's got more than enough ways to make a visit your last.
But I think there's a place where you can start your search. Yep. One-of-a-kind salvage. Licensed to an Angelo Alonso. Goes by Gel. As good a place to start as any.
Alright.
And I'll make sure we're ready to put him to use as soon as you got him.
It really wants me sours. I was saying, it really wants me to tell her that her dad's alive.
Hello.
Okay, I gotta try to remember what this is, so that way. Oh, well. in front of my face.
Unknown vessel. Prepare to submit to...
Wait, I know her. She's the one who helped on Altair 2. This is Captain Young. Please acknowledge. Nice to see you. Been busy risking your ass for total strangers, huh? Then I hope the Empire's always got enough credits for you. Do I have to? Fine. Private Psy says hi. No more passing messages. Decorum, stormtroopers. So, Command signed off on our unauthorized training mission. Sadly lost some men, but training accidents happen to the best of us. Captain Torres got promoted. Sent us a goodie basket. Most of it was confiscated by customs. But there was a keg of good Dantooine beer. We raised a glass in his honor. Actually, more than one. I stand by it. You'd make a hell of damn proud to know you too. Command's shipping us off to parts unknown. But would you accept a final parting gift? Call it a fond farewell from some of your friends in the Empire. A lot of good people owe you their lives. Maybe one day, some of us can return the...
Give me a fucking knife. Oh, it's a hole in the knife, but still. It does a little bit.
Life and all its... I could really bend your ear when you got a moment. I've got some stuff on my mind when you have the time. Yeah, sorry if I'm a little out of it. Didn't get much sleep last night. Lillian and me, I tried talking with her and I lost my cool. Got a little heated. I know I woke Cora up. Well, that statement's gonna keep me up at night, like everything. Just so you know, there's a long, proud tradition of singing in the shower. Lillian, she's an incredible woman. Truly. But it is always, and I mean always, about the job. When she bleeds, Freestar colors spill out. And back when I was a ranger, we were quite the team. I'm meant to be on my own, exploring the great beyond. It calls to me. Maybe it's Solomon saying hello. But one day, I was just done. No particular reason. It had been building for a long time. She tried to convince Lillian to leave it behind, come with me. She shot me down. Hard. Hurt my pride. More than a little. But she was probably right. We were making each other miserable. And that wore on poor Cora, too. It's funny, our latest argument started because Lillian thinks I'm putting Cora in too much danger traveling with you. I told her what you told me, that Cora is just blossoming with all this. With Sarah, you, heck, even Walter. I just know Cora has futures I could never dream of. But Lillian, not so much a fan of you. That kinda set me off. Yeah, they should have t-shirts for it and everything. I mean, Lillian loves Cora to pieces. But Cora's always for the best reasons. Last time I think Lillian got a medal for it. But at a certain point, Lillian's excuses don't matter. Poor Cora cried for a week. I don't want to put her through that again. If I do that, y'all might want to invest in some industrial strength earplugs. For now, Lillian's going straight to voicemail, so everyone can sleep easy.
For the life of dead, I guess. Okay, you know what? Just no. Deal with the part right now. Calm down there, Sunlight. You don't want to shoot me, dude, because you will die. Yes, she did. What are you? And or not?
Hey! New model on the floor. Welcome to the one-of-a-kind. Refuge and rest home for the hardest scrappers anywhere. Name's Jill. Proprietor. Not here to make your fortune out in the fields then, huh? Suit yourself. But there's no droid named Kaiser around. Oh, unless you mean Captain Ahab? At least, that's what we've all been calling him. No clue what his actual designation is, since he's got some sort of security. But he's a combat droid, right? Yeah, that droid's been out there a while now. His white what? But it's been a while since anyone's laid eyes on Captain Ahab, though. Maybe he finally got the thing. Or it got him. That's where I recognize that Imperial insignia. So, sounds like you've got two. You can wander around out there, hunting your droid. Little old white whale of your very own. Maybe you find him. But knowing this rock is part of what we do here. So if you want to find him a whole lot faster, I'll sell you what. Going rate's a little steep.
Really?
I'm listening. Not sure that's the best way to get me on your side. That's true. Okay. You made your point. I'll give you a discount. I mean, great for him. And honestly, would you be able to tell if a... Pleasure doing business. So, last anyone heard of him, he was out near the Vengeance, a downed Imperial ship about a quarter click down the main strip. One of my roughnecks said he heard some kind of beacon. Just keep eyes open too. Oh, and corpse retrieval is not in... Give Ahab a...
Okay, now we take the car. But he does.
In need of materials? So that's where your droid's been. Heat leeches, wasn't it? Those little stowaways are everywhere on this rock. Suck the power out of a... But a microcell, that's Imperial... You could probably Frankenstein. So, wouldn't have lasted real long. So long as you've got the specs. But finding materials up to the task, you're likely going to be sifting through. Though, if you think you can actually manage something like that, I'm willing to spots where you should be. But in return, any save us from risking our. Then let me just.
No. I don't like this place. Because this just feels like busy work, and I don't fucking like quests that feel like they're wasting my time. Yeah, I didn't realize there was gonna be fucking people here. God damn it.
When you get a moment, can we talk?
God damn it,
I don't
Sam.
know you, but a fella could do a lot worse than
Alright, well. It's 4 o'clock, so I gotta end here anyway.
Isolation.
Probably finish this off camera or off stream anyway. Finish that quest, not the entire line. Just that little unknown one. Anyway. Hope you have fun. And enjoy that if you watch on YouTube. Thank you very much. Yeah. You're welcome. Never really did 2 streams in one day, but yeah, it's fun. Well, I hope you have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. If you, I don't know if I said it, I'm pretty sure. If you're watching this on YouTube, thank you very much. Be sure to like, subscribe, and do all the good YouTube stuff. And yeah, with that said, I will catch you later.